It's time for our main event for the United TV title, and it's up next.
Right, for his first title defense, and he did put it on the line against former champion Dan Joseph, but once again used that loaded glove. We clearly saw something handed to him and slipped into the glove. You know, I think he uses it to just really amp up that iron claw that he has perfected. And we'll see if he toes the line in this one. Here to set the stage, Adnan Qureshi.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the United Television Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from Phoenix, Arizona, weighing in at 170 pounds, Phoenix's favorite son, E.J. Sparks.
Sparks looks ready to go. Another big opportunity.
And introducing his opponent, being accompanied to the ring by Howdy Price. From the last stop on the loop, weighing in at 210 3/4 pounds, he is the United Television Champion, Timeless Levi Shapiro.
Whole lot of gold, baby.
Main event time here, guys. United Television title on the line. Blake, give us your keys to success for both champion and challenger.
For E.J. Sparks to stay out of the way of that loaded glove, he needs to use his agility, his range, and keep this a striking match, but keep an eye on that right hand of Levi Shapiro.
All right, and for the champion.
The champion's got to try and get whatever it is that he gets from Howdy Price and hit E.J. Sparks with it. I think it's that simple for Levi Shapiro.
Yeah, I think Blake makes a great point there, is that Levi, since being teamed up with Howdy Price, has sort of abandoned even trying to win without a shortcut. It's like that's his insurance policy. It is his go-to move now.
That's his MO for certain.
And it's unfortunate because I have seen him do some fantastic wrestling with the Classic Connection and Buddy Royal. So I don't really think he needs to take these shortcuts, but I think that's what he's going to do.
No, and to James's point, he really is a student of the game. I mean, he has adopted techniques from some of the greats from decades in this great sport.
Yes, no doubt about it. Very Roman of him. Takes what he likes and adapts it into his own stratagems and, sort of makes the most of it. Now, taking some strategy tips from Howdy Price is Levi Shapiro. But, TK, back to your point about E.J. Sparks, he's come so close to winning gold recently. You got to believe he's going to break through here, and this could be his opportunity right here to do it.
In the past, we do know that he can win the big one. Again, part of Championship Wrestling from Arizona, three-time Arizona State champion. Of course, that title held currently by Ray Rosas, and that's one that I neglected to mention. E.J. Sparks came extremely close to winning back that title as well.
So early on in this match, we saw E.J. Sparks throw a kick, and Levi Shapiro kind of move backwards from it. Again, we saw right there E.J. Sparks drop Levi Shapiro with a kick. The more he can keep this fight at kicking range, the more it's going to be an E.J. Sparks favor. I do not recommend him tying up Levi right here.
Well, especially not with that gloved hand, that's for certain.
I'll take it easy on. There you go.
I think, oh.
Come on.
Can't get drawn into Levi's games. This is what Levi is a master at.
Just trying to bait E.J. Sparks is Levi Shapiro.
Suckered him in, again, one of the oldest tricks in the book, and now takes him on a trip to the turnbuckle. Starting to pick up the pace here, and that might bode well for the challenger. Springboard into the flying forearm, and you can see almost instincts there. Levi Shapiro immediately tried to roll out of there, but nothing doing. E.J. Sparks not having it.
Just so fluid in the ring is E.J. Sparks. That was a thing of beauty there. He is looking good in the early going here. Wow, perfectly placed by E.J. Sparks.
Like you talked about him getting that distance, that range, using his reach with the feet. He's doing it right now. A lot of strikes, high volume striking by the challenger.
He was doing a fantastic job of disengaging after landing. He tried to throw a few punches there and got stuck on Levi Shapiro. Now Levi's got control of him again. He needs to disengage at the end of these exchanges to prevent being held onto.
Levi Shapiro's an expert at using his environment as a weapon, but nice block there by Phoenix's favorite son, who starts unloading the kicks. Big-time body kicks right there. Boy, if he can catch the solar plexus, like he can take the wind right out of the champion.
Or even the liver. E.J. Sparks has a fantastic kick, and wow, beautiful counter there in the corner. E.J. Sparks has a fantastic kick with a great pivot, which really increases the power output. If he can land a liver shot or a solar plexus shot, it could absolutely put Levi Shapiro down. He needs to keep these kicks up.
Excellent point, and he's doing that. High volume striking again, but look at that single leg there, and again, the veteran wares of the champion, James.
Yeah, I was just going to say, Levi Shapiro looked lost there for a moment, but never for long as he sort of cycles through that Rolodex of what to do, how to counter. Levi Shapiro always seems to come up with some type of answer.
The beads go flying. Oh, what a shot.
Oh, my.
And now you got Howdy Price.
Insult
out there.
to injury to EJ Sparks. Wow, what a shot from Levi Shapiro to EJ. I'm surprised he's even able to stand after that. But don't turn your back on the champion. Axe handle to the back.
And that's where Howdy Price pays dividends. You know, he had that momentary distraction, and it allows the full court press now of the champion Levi Shapiro, who is all over EJ Sparks. The champion control. This main event title match continues right after this.
Monday Night Showdown, just like the good old days, but only in wrestling trivia. Come play with us at Sidecar Cafe, 7 p.m. bell time, and it's free to play. Register your team right now at championshipwrestlingmemphis.com, and you'll get a free appetizer. That's Monday night. Who will dethrone Trivia Champions Team Canada? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Shout out to our old buddy BT. He loves his mama and he loves pro wrestling. New podcast each week. Tell somebody. stspod.club.
Our next free watch party at Dave & Buster's is WWE Tables, Ladders, and Chairs. Oh my! Join us Sunday, December 20th. It's free. Plus, you'll get a free game card. Dave & Buster's, Wolf Chase.
Suit You is now offering 2 suits for just $100. No kidding. Go see for yourself. 4 stores in Memphis or shop online.
That suits you. We really suit you.
Championship Wrestling is presented by Pro Shingle, home of the Speedy Shingle Service.
Welcome back, everyone. Main event for the United Television Championship. And throughout the break, guys, more aggressive offense by the champion, just dropping EJ Sparks right on the hard edge of the apron.
Yeah, Levi Shapiro looked right at home, taking it to EJ on the outside, and EJ now trying to, as we are back live here, EJ Sparks trying to fight out of, what Levi Shapiro's got, just a stranglehold on this matchup right now.
And Blake, I got to tell you, EJ Sparks, after eating that punishment on the outside, he's lost a lot of starch. He has slowed way down.
Yeah, he's the kind of guy who needs to have a little pop in his step, especially if he wants to land these big flying attacks like this.
Maybe I spoke too soon. Springboard there by Sparks, finds a way, digs down deep, continues to fight on. I think it's fitting that, EJ's wearing all that gold in his gear. He thinks that today's the day that he claims United Television title. He's come so close and he's come so far. Is today his destiny? We will see. Nice power slam by the champion. Perfectly executed. No wasted motion and almost puts him away.
If EJ Sparks wants to win this title, he needs to have a better diversity in his attacks and his targets. He threw several kicks to the exact same location, and Levi Shapiro was able to counter that. That's why he's on his back right now. He needs to mix it up.
Both guys have knockout power. EJ Sparks, the challenger, hold on as the champion goes for the cover. The difference is EJ does it with that roundhouse rhythm, the big kick, and typically the champion does it with an illegal foreign object. Oh, he might be sizing him up for the claw here, guys. Look out, it's got him measured.
Got his eyes on him. EJ Sparks, though, with it scouted. Can he hold him off, though?
Ooh, he's got the 2-on-1. Oh, but Levi Shapiro's using both hands now. He's getting his weight behind it. If Levi can get his weight on top of this, EJ Sparks needs to get out from underneath. Beautiful job getting back up to his feet.
Wow, Shapiro was inches away from locking that in. And when he does, it's generally the beginning of the end. But sticking and moving right now is Phoenix's favorite son. Boy, the athleticism is so impressive in Sparks.
That's got to be a terrifying point of view, though, to see that claw coming at you. EJ Sparks put the fear of God in him. He's able to get out of it. You see more beads going flying. My goodness.
I would like to see EJ Sparks try another one of his jumping kick attacks there. Instead of taking his eyes off his opponent, he took his eyes off for a split second going for that backdrop, and now he's on his back.
I was going to say, I agree with you, Blake, but that's hard to do when you're flat on your back looking at the lights and dropping the elbow. Timeless. That's timeless offense.
That-
Tried and true. And now, but the lackadaisical cover, that's not going to get it done.
Not going to get it done against a combatant the caliber of EJ Sparks. That could fire him up. You know, that could get him right back into this matchup. You know, slapping him around like this. Levi Shapiro, you keep doing that, you got to be careful. You're going to get hurt, Levi.
Either that or you're going to see a second win out of EJ Sparks because he starts getting emotional, just like this. But now he's landing a barrage of different kicks. He's mixing up his targets.
He's dropped him to his knees. He's broken down the champion. And lethal striking now by EJ Sparks. Unanswered shots here by Phoenix's favorite son. Big windup. Maybe telegraphed that a bit too much, Blake.
Again, that's what I was talking about. He needs to mix up the targets. He can throw the same attacks, but he kicks to the same place repeatedly. Levi has already once countered it in this second. Whoa.
Oh, the champ was really trying to hyperextend that knee, guys. But what the five fingers say to the face?
Oh, well, I think Levi
Slap.
had gotten
Slap
tired.
is the
Yeah,
answer.
slap
It was
is the
rhetorical.
answer.
It was rhetorical. It was rhetorical.
I thought so. But yeah, Levi Shapiro trying to hyperextend there because he's getting tired of eating those shots from the educated feet of EJ Sparks.
Now, it's very smart of Levi Shapiro to start attacking the knee because those legs are the main weapon of EJ Sparks. If you can take those weapons out, then you're really reducing his offensive ability.
Howdy Price trying to fan the champion, trying to get him back to consciousness here because he sees his meal ticket going right out the window, rolling through into the leg drop, and smart move to roll him back to the center to try and make championship history, but only a count of two. Hand was coming down though, guys.
Yeah, that ring awareness and ring positioning by EJ Sparks was very high level. That's the difference between a beginner or a guy that's pretty good and championship quality.
And EJ Sparks, as TK has talked about, he has held the gold. Could be your new TV champion. He's in control right now. He's sparking it up, looking to keep it lit. But Levi Shapiro comes back with a bulldog.
Beautiful bulldog there by the champion. Again, lured, a false sense of security for the challenger. Lured him in, timed it, caught him with the high impact.
EJ Sparks' mistake there was turning his back on Levi Shapiro again. He ran to the ropes to try and get some momentum, taking his eyes off just for a split second. And Levi wasn't, Levi's up.
He might be looking for that flying fist, and that glove, who knows, might already be loaded.
He's calling for it.
Levi
wasting too much time,
taking
though.
a whole lot of time. Step up enziguri by the challenger. And man, boy, what athleticism to get all the way up top. And right now, the champion is rocking and reeling and gets brought down the hard way, courtesy of Sparks.
Man, EJ Sparks can probably kick a giraffe in the head. Did you see the hops on that kid? Wow.
And he is continuing to just kick Levi Shapiro from one end of the ring to the other. Levi looks like he might be headed towards Dream Street. Maybe his championship reign will be a thing of the past if EJ Sparks has his way.
That dream's turning into a nightmare in a hurry.
Man, Howdy Price is right in the middle of this mix-up right here. EJ Sparks needs to be careful that Howdy does not...
And there it is. He tripped him up. He tripped him up. Here we go. Oh, no, the referee saw it. Thank goodness. Well, you know, talk about learning from the past. I mean, that's how Ravishing Rick Rude defeated the Ultimate Warrior at WrestleMania 5 for the Intercontinental title. They know all the tricks of the trade.
Fantastic knowledge and a great job by the official there to catch that, so that, you know, that this matchup is going to continue on. We're going to get a true finish here.
EJ Sparks needs to do a good job of staying inside the middle of the ring. If he keeps getting close to the edge, I believe that we're going to see more Howdy Price interference. If he's in the middle of the ring where Howdy cannot interfere, I think it's going to be a much safer place for him.
Smart point, man. He ate a big right hand there, though, and the knees went weak there. That question mark kick. Tell us about that, Blake.
Yeah, so he faked him out with the front kick that he'd thrown several times earlier in the matchup. Faked him with the front kick, came around with that question mark kick right on the temple of Levi Shapiro. And you can tell he's not walking on clear street right now.
Almost like he could hear you that he needed to attack from other angles. There we see it at spinning form in the corner. And he's got the champ rocking and reeling, and the title reign of Levi Shapiro is in big jeopardy now.
Looks like it is slipping through the Timeless One's grasp right now, but EJ Sparks maybe went to the well once too often.
Yeah, blocked it though. EJ didn't eat that corner, drives him head first, and again pulls him back. Oh, here we go. He's got him hooked. Spark out submission
yeah,
here.
He's under the chin here on with both the leg and the forearm. He's next to the rope.
Oh, Howdy with the assist. Give me a break.
This is what I'm talking about with the ring positioning. Needing to stay in the middle of the ring.
There it is. Look at this. Look at this. Look down at the right of your screen.
God.
That is pure evidence. We saw him load the glove. James, we saw it.
Yeah, we saw it clear as day. EJ doesn't see it. Neither did the referee. EJ's got to be very careful here. Going for another big-time kick. But Levi, with the loaded glove. The lights just turned out. He is crumbled.
Lights are out indeed. Went totally limp. Come on.
Here is your winner and still United Television Champion, Levi Shapiro.
Man, Levi Shapiro loading that glove up and leaving EJ Sparks absolutely starched on the mat. Again, how many more people is he going to load up and leave sleeping?
EJ Sparks had him in the spark out, though. He was the new champion, if not for Howdy Price.
A disgusting display, a vulgar display of power. But once again, digging down deep, breaking the rules, retaining, if you can call it that.
Welcome back, and what a match. Huge moment for EJ Sparks. He came oh so close to winning the title, but Howdy Price strikes again. EJ Sparks should be the new United TV champion, but Levi once again retains.